Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's See What Happens. I'm the World's Address. We're back to playing Factorio with DyWorld. So, I did a little bit of fixing between episodes. I got a little more, a little more stone going, because I am going to need stone for a bunch of stuff I kind of looked through to figure things out. I did the same with copper. I got one more line of copper miners, and I got a bunch more iron miners, and I even got a couple more coal miners. So I don't know if you realized, because I didn't, in the last bit, I had this going down so that the sulfur would go across, and that doesn't work. So I've got it split out to where the sulfur goes up and around. That way the coal can feed into all of these other things. But it's actually working out pretty good. I let it run just a little bit in between episodes. But yeah, so this is what the base, the starting factory that I have looks like. Not bad. So we're going to come over here, clear this area out, and start building something to do oxygen filtering, and I would imagine hydrogen filtering as well. Is there a way to do it with a sand filter? Yeah, we're going to just do that. There we go. And once we've got oxygen and hydrogen being made with the filters, we can pump that into the centrifuge with some wood to make basic science fuel. Just like everything else in the beginning, it will be a much smaller version of what I'm sure it'll look like. Not even end game, just, eventually. And every once in a while, I am getting acorns, and that's great, because I'll be able to replant those as soon as I get a greenhouse. Greenhouse is going to be the second thing that I do. Automation is still the first, so that I can do some condensers to turn all the sand that I have into stone and keep running it through, because stone is something that I will need an absolute ton of with this. Okay, we're getting there. Just gonna clear out pretty much all of this. We will be replanting the trees, so it's not that big of a worry. Both with the greenhouses, and I think you can just replant them. You can just replant acorns. But, there. I need the acorns first to be able to do stuff. There. Okay, so this area right here is now going to be filled with, where are they? Air filterers. And stone centrifuges. So, first of all, let's do 1, 2, 1, 2, right? This one is going to be for oxygen. And this side will be hydrogen. Oh, sorry. Right? So, what we'll do is link them together. Make some more pipes. I'm going to need a ton of pipes. I have an idea for this, and I don't know how well it's going to work. 20. But first of all, I need stone filters, right? I've got some already that I made in between. Oh wow, I made this like just far enough apart. Nice. There we go. Okay, so these will eventually make oxygen and hydrogen as soon as all of this gets done. What's going to happen is I need to find more stone. That's part the first. Also, I could just pipe down some stone this direction. Because what I think is going to need to happen... So if you look at this, a stone filter goes in. And then a regular empty filter and 100 oxygen comes out. Well, I need more stone for one. I need to automate making stone filters by having stone get piped in and the old filters go in. So basically, you know, what I'm thinking that I should be able to do is to... Yeah. Alright, this will... in a minute, I'll be able to show you kind of the idea that I'm having. But for right now, I'm getting just a bunch of stone. Okay. So my plan is to shove the stone filters, I will just do it this way, is to put stone filters in these, fill them up a good amount, output the gases into tanks, here and here, output the empty filters here and here down into a, you know, a splitter that will combine them together to go down, each down. Have stone come up from the bottom, go into the stone assembly machines, and then, you know, 2 on one side, 2 on the other side, output to here, and then have them come up, and then split to each, going back inside, so that it eventually makes a closed loop, where, well, a sort of closed loop. The only input will be stone. That's my plan. We'll see how well this works. I should be making more than enough stone here in just a couple of minutes. There we go. Alright. So basically, I'm thinking, if I can do it, ammo, power, tiered intermediates, yeah. So I need an empty filter and stone to go in, and then it'll come back out and split back off. Okay, good. Yeah, that'll work. So, I guess, go into production machines. 1, 2, 3, 4. Logistics. 5, 10, 15. So I'm going to start in on that. I'm going to start in on getting the stone to come this way. Because the only way that I'm going to be able to make the amount of oxygen and hydrogen that I need, perfect, is going to be by going about it this way. Okay. Power, 5, 10, 15, 20. I don't know what heat pipes do, by the way. I'm not sure, like, in this particular mod. And then we just pipe it this direction. And we eventually run out. But yeah, so it's going to come across and go up probably right at around this area where these trees are, right? Come up to here, go all the way up this-ish, right? So I now have a couple of tanks as well, right? Did I make those? I didn't make those. I needed more stone. That's what it was. I've got a bunch of obsidian as well. I don't really know what to do with that at present. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's probably... 4 is probably enough. We'll go... 1, 2, 3, 4. Then there's that. Hey, they were supposed to go in there too. Oh, those are sand filters. Right, right. I knew that. Tiered intermediaries. Sand filter, please. Okay. And so the secondary thing that's going to have to happen here now as I go into logistics, I need steel plate. Shouldn't be a problem. I have a ton right here. Perfect. Now, let's do 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Okay, all of this is going to make a ton of sense pretty soon. Sort of. I'm probably doing this in one of the more difficult ways, but it wouldn't be a let's see what happens series if that wasn't the case. Just saying. Okay. We'll also... And now they're going. Oh, this is nice. This is cool. So this is working. I'm making an okay amount of oxygen. None of it should be leaking. And now these guys are making some hydrogen. Perfect. Yeah. Okay. So, into inserters. 1, 2, 3, 4. And for that, it'll probably be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There. Sure. That should be everything. And for now, I'm just going to continue to bust up these rocks and do all of this. Also going to cut down a couple of more trees just as a precaution. I'm going to need the wood to get things started. I had a lot going on. It looks like more than it is. That can all be doing its thing while I figure out some other stuff. So, what's going to happen from there is... Let's kind of... Oh, sand is slow. Oh, I hadn't even noticed. It makes sense. I get it. So. Now, kind of... What will end up happening here is... And there. Actually... I like this better. We'll take and put them in the centrifuges. I am in the way. Kind of like so. Let me move this one over a little bit more. Yeah. That's good. And tell it that I want this to be basic science. Right? And this is also basic science. And then logistics 1, 2. Here. There. 2 tanks. 3 tanks would actually be better. 1, 2, and 3. Right? Sort of. There. 3 tanks going in. So this will get a bunch of basic science fluid, which is just a really interesting concept. Right? So what's going to have to happen now is... I don't suppose... Nope, this'll do. We'll do here, here. Just like that. And one more. Right? Oh, beans. Okay. Interesting. Hold on just a moment, because I think... Yeah. Like this. And then like that. That did it. Okay, that works. Right, good. And... oh, that looks very cool. Look at that. What are we missing here? Oh, right. There we go. Look at it go. And we're making it. Yay! Oh, fantastic. Okay. This is what it takes to make step 1. And it doesn't have to be as far apart as I've made it here. I've made it so that I can... give me that. I can expand these tanks a little more if need be. You know, all of that. These have stopped producing because I don't have the things... I haven't built the loop yet. So now we're going to focus on this loop. Okay, so... just get all of this stuff out of my way. I got rid of cliffs. I know I said that in the first episode, but just in case anybody was wondering, coming into this like maybe a little bit late or something, I got rid of cliffs because I can. It's almost perfect. I actually want it to come up this way. Level 10! All of this just to get red science going. Still not as complicated, not even close to as complicated as Pyanodon. Pyanodon took me 4 hours, 5 hours to get red science. I feel like I'm going to need more than 4. Should I make 2 more? Yeah, I'll make 2 more. Let's make 2 more. Let's not make 2 more. don't have any wood. Let's get wood. Once I can make my... Ooh, fun. Scrap metal. Once I can make my own wood, you know, once I've got the greenhouses, that's going to help. And once I can turn sand into rock, that's also going to help. It's not going to get rid of having a dedicated stone miner, but 1, 2, 3, 4. It is going to help. For certain. For certain. Okay. One more. Come on. Because this is going to go here. And then from here to there. And very quickly, because I forgot. Right? No. Left? Yes. Let's see. Miscellaneous stuff? No. Where is sand? Materials. Not materials. Metallurgy? Also no. I'll figure all of this out eventually, I promise. Tiered, nonsense words? No. Tiered intermediates? No. Where the hell is sand? Oh, it is in tiered... Game. Playing with me. Alright. Should just have like 5 iron chests. At all times. There we go. So, the sand will all go up into here, and eventually the sand that I've got going into here and the sand that I've got going into here will do something. I'll probably kind of loop this back around into this little small area right here and do something with it. I'm not sure yet. I haven't figured it out. Now, I do have more sand filters to go into these guys up here. For the hydrogen. There we go. Lovely. This is still kind of doing its thing. Each of these has 800 in them. That's not bad. Now, here, here. Yep. That's the one. Let's make 3, 4. Make a couple more of them. Right? And they are going to be tiered intermediates, rather. Oh, right. One will be, these will be rock. These will be sand. And sand has to go that way, right? Now the real problem is... Oh, I do. 1, 2, 3, 4. I do have long-handled. I wasn't sure. I didn't know if I had the long-handled ones or not. Right? So these will get collected up. There's probably a better way to do this. Not gonna lie. It's how I'm going to do it, though. Perfect. Gonna need to make, yeah, probably the other 15. Right? Long-handled out, long-handled out. Perfect. These will go down like this. In, 2, 3. In here. Because of that, I need to change this to there. Okay. Now. Perfect. So we are about to run into an issue. One, two, three, four, five, six. But not a big one, because I've got it. Perfect. Better. Thank you. Okay. Right, right. Now, part 2 of what's going to have to happen here is that's going to have to be stone, and unfortunately, at the moment, I don't have... I mean, I've got sand, but I don't have anything that just makes sand. So what I'm going to do is that. Hey, hey. Cool. There we go. Okay. What I could do is take... yeah, okay. Let's make some sand. How does one make sand? Not that way. I just feel like there's got to be a better way. But there's not. There's no, like, pulverizer. Excuse me. At least not yet. There we go. This is working. That should go that way. I just need to see how this works out. Waiting on, make some. Boy, it takes a long time, doesn't it? Which one's that? What's that? That's a sand one, isn't it? Yep. Sand. Sand. Ah, here we go. Here's a stone one. I just need to make sure that this setup works. It's not... amazing, but... Perfect. Okay. That'll do it. We're already filling up. That's good to know. Okay, so I will make... All of that is just iron. I have plenty of iron on the way. Just get rid of those. I won't need them as much. I just need to make... Yeah, I'm going to make 100 filters. Flood these 6 things with the 130 filters, or whatever it ends up being. And then we should be fine. The only thing that I think might end up not being fine is that I might need one more each this machine. But for now, hydrogen's being made at an okay rate. Okay, we've got basic science fluid. Now, next step, science. Automation science fluid. Oh. Okay. So I need stone transport belts, an automated stone assembly machine, rather, and 10 basic science fluid. And to make that, I also need more stone centrifuges. Okay. Just going to cut down as many trees as we can. There we go. Not as we can. I mean, that's probably close to enough trees. We'll make 2 more of those, and I'll get some iron plates. How are we doing here? Yeah, only 210. There we go. Probably just 2. I don't think we'll need much more than that. This is doing pretty well. It only takes 10 fluid to make 1 science drop. So we'll see how that goes. Alright. I want... Nope. Actually, yes is the answer to that. I most certainly can. Not this button. This button. There. Perfect. Okay. So what I need from here is to do, I guess, that. And in inserters, 1, 2, 1, 2. 3, 4. Whoops. Yep. Yep. Come on, one more. Wait, did I do a dumb somewhere? Nope, I just can't count. Okay, thought I did a dumb. Now, I have 117 empty filters. And there we go. They are all filled with filters. That should do it, right? They're just slow. Interestingly enough, though, you could put 3 modules in a stone assembly machine. So that's something. That's definitely not standard. That's for sure. Okay, I got these going. Into here. And now what I'll end up doing is like so. That's going to be the red stuff. Control C. I forget, what's the way to do it? Yeah, it's that. Okay. So, red's going to come out. Boom, there. I prefer there to be 3 in between is my preference here. Yeah. There we go. And from here into 1, 2, 3. 3 tanks there, right? Actually, you know what? I don't like the way that looks. I don't like the way that looked. And then we'll come off this direction down to make it. That way everything is kind of in this way and it doesn't sprawl out quite so much. It definitely sprawls, but it sprawls in a way that I can expand when needed. This guy is looking over in that direction and I love him. He's my new favorite thing. He's like, hey, what's over there? What you got over there, buddy? For some reason this reminds me of Majora's Mask. I don't know why, but it definitely does. Alright. So, to get the perfect and... Okay, never mind. These are all coming in a little. I don't want them to go more than 1 thing away. So 1, 2, 3. Yes. Because I can't, I don't have the good underground pipes yet. This is just how this has to go. Luckily, these are perfect. This is just far enough away. Right? Yes. They'll pump out this direction and go there. So these are filling up with all of the basic science fluid that I need. So what we're going to do now is just to get this started. Boy, this sucks. You have to make stone assembly machines for them. What in the hell? Oh, that is going to be absolutely obnoxious. Look at what all they need. Simple control board, strong gear wheel, stone plate. I'm going to have to build a small factory just to build stone assembly machines to feed it into this. For now, we're doing everything by hand. Just because I need a little bit of... Okay. Because I need the stuff. Oh, that's perfect. How many do I have? 27. Let's make that a even. It'll never be even. Now it is. There we go. We'll see how much this gets me. I probably won't need these 3 tanks for a while until I can start feeding in the various things. Because I'm going to have to make a machine that makes... Oh, God. Simple motors? What does that take? This is going to be bananas. Oh, man. To make machines that do all of this is going to be an absolute nightmare. And I'm not going to lie, man. I love doing this. Boop. Take that back. Hey, what's over there? I love him. This one is way creepier. But this guy is just really concerned with what's over here. Maybe there's something over there that I don't know about. Maybe he knows. So this is going to output 10. Now, the next portion of this, as we go into FNEI, is the automated science, this thing, where I have to do 5 fluids and 2 plates into a science. We'll just do 1 for right now. I just want to see this work, right? That's not how that works. Still not right. Screw it. We'll just do regular inserters. For some reason, I can't figure out why that's not working. A lot of it is because it's very dark. Now, I don't know how much automated fluid this is actually going to make. We're going to continually run out of these. I need more stone. But that is going to do it for this episode, guys. Sorry it ran over a little bit long. I wanted to get this chain up and running, and it looks like this is actually doing exactly what I want it to do down here. Like, all of these are doing their thing. This is making quite a bit of basic science fluid at this point. It's this that's going to be the hard part, because I'm going to have to build a whole little factory somewhere and ship all of the pieces over to here. I did, for some reason, I didn't realize it was going to be this difficult. It is complicated. It is complex. It is not as complex as Pyanodon, but it is very interesting, very fun. I'm really enjoying it. And I'm curious about where it all is going to go. Once this is empty, I'm going to drop it down to just 1 tank. There's no need for 3 right now. But yeah, so this is red science. Sort of. Not really. It's not automated. It's sort of self-automated, if that makes any sense. But that'll do it for this episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you like what I'm doing. You guys are great. And as always, I'm the world's address. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.